Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another evening edition of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show. Guys, Metallicus, they're making a strategic move, another strategic play. Now, in this particular episode, I've developed something to show everyone of the free thinkers out here why the Metallicus ecosystem is not something that you should bet against because of their lot in life and where they have positioned themselves in this whole crypto chessboard. So this is going to be an interesting one, guys, as they just keep making these moves. Now, you know the drill. Smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification if you like videos like this and you want to see and continue to see videos like this. Make sure you look down below, check out all the freebies that we have down there, but make sure you get your cold storage wallet if you don't have one already. Now, I only deal in Tangem, as Tangem I believe is the best there is out there. I have a 10% discount down below that does go to support this channel and all we do here in front of the camera and behind the scenes. Of course, is this your first time here? My name is Mr. Foresight, and I look for opportunities for us, the free thinkers. Now, to do that, I'm always examining under a microscope, unbiasedly, cryptos that are on a movement rather than a moment. You won't hear of any meme coins here, at least not yet, because I haven't found anything that's not likened to gambling. So everything I identify is ones that I deem are going to continue paying dividends in the long term, and they are helping create this infrastructure that we have, or the framework of how digital assets, cryptocurrencies are going to play a part in this future that is coming up on us extremely fast. So guys, I'm going to jump over here because the first thing I want to show you is something that they got going on with Metallicus, and check this out. So, Investify announces a strategic alliance with Metallicus to deliver institution-backed stablecoins. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is cool, and I like it. But there's a bigger story here. Now, I'm going to come down because I want you guys to understand what I see and what I'm looking at. See, it doesn't matter that the market is down. Who cares about that, right? Crypto is one of the only assets out there, I think, that gets people jaded to the point where they just leave and they're like, I'm tired of investing in this. When are we going to get these magical numbers that people used to get in these other bull cycles that we used to have? When is it going to come? Now, I've told you guys how I feel about this whole cycle thing, how I feel like everything is changing. Why I believe that we are now at a point where you need to be finding assets that are not just here for a moment, but they are assets that you are getting in on the very, very beginning of what's going on, at least as early as you can, and see it through to when crypto has blossomed into where it's just a natural occurrence and everyone around the globe understands what crypto is. And I believe it's companies like this that you can get in, especially after I show you what I got to show you, and just continue to ride the wave. Now, here it is here. Metallicus, the core developer of Metal blockchain and the leader in compliant blockchain infrastructure for financial institutions, they announced a strategic alliance with Investify. Check this out, guys. They're the leader in compliant blockchain infrastructure. Compliant, that's the key. Compliant infrastructure. So that's where you get the crossover between them and regular financial institutions, hence credit unions. Why that's important? Because this is what's going to propel crypto into everyone's house around the globe, but mainly here in the United States, as this is a U.S. company. So we'll continue. Now, who is Investify? They're a digital investing platform that has 15 plus digital banking and banking core integrations to deliver natively integrated crypto and securities investing via the online and mobile banking apps of credit unions. So I'm going to jump over here because I'm going to show you these guys. So here they are here. This is Investify. And I'm over here on their products because this is important. They got stocks and ETFs. Yes. Guided investing. Yes. But here it is here. Crypto trading and stable coins. They have 25 plus coins to choose from, including stable coins like USDC, USDT, and more. Financial institutions can decide which options to provide to their account holders, delivering a unique, self-directed way to diversify their invested portfolio. So the everyday person who is not into crypto, maybe like who maybe don't trade on Coinbase or crypto.com or some of them, but they would rather trade through things like a credit union or their banks, where you have companies like this that make that possible. Now I'm going to jump back over here because I want you guys to see something here. Investify was the first company to perform a real-time crypto USD conversion using the banking core back in 2023, guys, which has made it seamless for Investify to turn on stable coins as part of its ecosystem. You know, stable coins is where it's at now, right? But I want to jump down here because it says, where are we at? Boom. Okay, for this reason, Investify is excited to enable new coins aimed at supporting credit unions. You see where this is going, guys? Through the offering of Metallicus that Metallicus has built, whereby credit unions and banks can choose which stable coins they want to turn on for their account holders, including the stable coin Metallicus offers. There it is right there. So Metallicus is here to stay. Here's why I won't bet against them, because I'm going to show you something. It was only inevitable for this time to get here to where everyday ordinary banks and credit unions would finally recognize the crypto move that's going on and how everything is going digital. Larry Fink told you, with tokenization and all of that. Well, they need a way to do that that's not going to scare off their clientele who they've built a trusted relationship with. That's where Metallicus come in. So, you know me, I went out and I did something for you guys. I created this spreadsheet right here. And check this out, guys. So you got Metallicus, and this is for anyone out here who don't understand the need for Metallicus ecosystem and their blockchain, the Metal blockchain. Check this out. So they're the core developer of Metal blockchain, but here's the problem here that they solved. The problem, remember, all great investors out there, or smart investors, identify a problem, especially if you're looking at a crypto to invest in. What problem does it solve? Check this out. The problem, the biggest barrier preventing banks, governments, and large institutions from fully adopting crypto is regulation and compliance. They need to follow Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering laws. This is why crypto has taken so long to get on board. Okay, now, why it matters. Metallicus, they provide the compliant rails, the underlying network necessary for major financial players to enter crypto safely. And I wanted to bold this part for you guys. Metallicus is positioning itself to be the picks and shovels, the provider for the next wave of crypto adoption, the institutional wave. So you have major players, and then you have stocks and crypto plays out there that is the picks and shovels, meaning that the major players like these banks, these credit unions, can't really do anything without the picks and shovels. You need that stability. You need that foundation. This is where Metallicus comes in at, and they are the picks and shovels, which is why they are positioning themselves that they're going to be here for a very long time, which is why money, I feel, is safe with them. Not financial advice. Now, Investify, their digital investing platform that wants to offer the digital assets to its users. Bingo. Here you go. Right here. They provide the front end or user experience for their clients to access these new financial products. But they can't do that without these guys here. Do you see how Metallicus fits in? Now you got the stable coin, but they're institutional backed stable coins. Now, for those of you new, digital currencies pegged 1-to-1 to a stable asset like the US dollar that are issued and backed by regulated financial institutions, i.e. or credit unions. You see how Metallicus is right there? This is the product. It combines the stability and trust of a traditional bank with the speed and efficiency of a blockchain, but not just any blockchain, the Metal blockchain. Hence, right here. Guys, this is one of those chess pieces right here that Metallicus has aligned and put themselves in a position where they're almost like a king, and you protect your king at all costs. They position themselves not only to be that chess piece, but I believe they are the chess board. Layer 0, metal blockchain. They are the chess board. So nothing can happen, at least with these credit unions and banking, nothing can happen without that chessboard, that pick and shovel. Hence, you got these guys right here. So I look at the market right now, the making of this video, and I look at where it is right now. You look at the whole day, it's a lot of red out there, but it doesn't matter because crypto is not stopping. And what we're continuing to see, at least from Metallicus, you're continuing to see these moves happen with these investment firms and these credit unions continuing to come on board. Guess what? That's going to continue to happen because, as I showed you in that spreadsheet, because of where they positioned themselves early on, and they seen this coming. They seen where we are today. They seen this coming for a decade now, and they set themselves up perfect. It was strategic. It continues to be strategic. And now they're in a position to where people are going to have to partner with them. Hence these credit unions or people like Investify. So they are the picks and shovels. Look in your portfolio and see what picks and shovels do you have. But for me, if I don't have something like a Metallicus in it, I'm not that secure when it comes to making sure I get all of the opportunities that I can when the entire rush comes for cryptocurrency. Now, you let me know down below, what do you think? Where do you think Metallicus is going to go in the entire ecosystem? And I'm curious, for those of you that do hold their assets, which of their assets do you hold the most of? Till next one, guys, drop your comments down below. This your boy, I'm out. My heart